we need to talk about SZA's newest album, SOS, which has broken records for the biggest streaming week for any R&B album and becoming the second largest streaming week of any album for a female artist. If that's not enough info to go on as to why this album is great, then keep watching to learn about all the highlights of SOS. Okay. What's up, you guys? My name is Brittany, and you reach my channel Brittany with Love, where we do music commentary, music reaction, and everything in between. So, SOS. It had so many producers, but I just want to highlight two of them right now. The first might be a name you already know of. Benny Blanco has produced so many well-known songs like I Found You by Miguel and Lonely by Justin Bieber. I like to call Benny Blanco the guy who knows how to make me cry and just pull and pull on my heartstrings. So it's no surprise that he produced the two saddest songs on the album, Nobody Gets Me and Special. Special is a song about SZA giving up what made her unique for a guy who didn't see why she was special in the first place. The production confuses you on the message of this song because it honestly sounds like a childlike beat, almost cute even. And it only feels intense when she gets to the chorus, hitting you with those lyrics that just hurt your feelings. So good job, Benny Blanco. You once again made the world cry. But keep it up anyway, because I like those kinds of songs. The second producer I'd like to speak about is Jay Versace. You may know Jay as the guy from Vine who would put random objects on his head to differentiate his characters in a single video. He took that fame and drove it all the way out to a bright producing career. Jay Versace produced what might be the most criminally short songs on the album. The title track SOS and the song Smoking on My X-Pac. Both songs emit anger, definitely draws inspiration from old school hip hop. And you can hear some of SZA's best bars on these tracks as well. Speaking of anger, let's talk about the motive of the album and what it's supposed to represent. SZA said in an interview that the message that she wanted to get across with this album was that she was angry. She had a lot to say and is quoted saying that she wrote over 100 songs for this album. SZA is so angry in this album. How angry was she? That she has resorted to killing her ex within her songwriting. That song being Kill Bill. Kill Bill is the lead single of this album and is the one getting played in every TikTok, every reel, and on every radio station. Kill Bill takes the storyline of the 2003 film Kill Bill Volume 1 and turns it into a song essentially. If you haven't seen that cult classic already, here's my recap. Essentially, it's about an ex who would rather see their partner die than be with anyone else but them. SZA sings the plot out and includes killing his new girlfriend as well. Another killer reference made in this album is the song Gone Girl, another track that takes the plot of a movie and turns it into a song. In Gone Girl, she sings about how she wants to be in control of her relationship, but her partner is cheating, and she's fighting the urge to leave because she wants to stay in that good little bubble that they have. But doing so, it only ends up hurting herself in the process. Speaking of songwriting, SZA has some memorable lyrics in this album. And it's not just her songwriting that sits so well with the listener, but the way she sings is unbelievable. SZA has no fear when it comes to being vulnerable in her songs, either cracking her voice,
or changing the speed of her flow,
or putting certain emphasis on words. Inflection, impeccable. She masterfully goes up and down and back and forth and all around these melodies, as well as inserting her own memories from past lovers and past mistakes into her lyrics. If you want personal touches and the music to sound like it actually came the music artist's life, then all of SZA's body of work could do this for you. SOS is just a great addition to what she's already been doing. Now let's talk about the album title, SOS. It's known to stand for Save Our Souls or Save Our Ship. It's a code message to signal others that they're in need of help. That code is actually included throughout the album through transitions, which either will be Morse code for SOS or a gunshot to sound out an alert, as well as setting an atmosphere with ocean waves and seagulls chirping in the background, which keeps all the songs in the same environment to keep the theme of SOS throughout the album. SOS also includes some big names in the music industry, 4 in total. Don Toliver on Used, Phoebe Bridgers on Ghost in the Machine, Travis Scott on Open Arms, and the late Old Dirty Bastard on Forgiveless. Which brings me to SZA taking chances on this album. For the last 5 years, SZA has tweeted and said in interviews that after this album tour, she was gonna retire from music, saying that fame has really affected her in her personal life and just doesn't want to deal with all that goes into fame and being a celebrity. With that being said, if this is truly SZA's last album, then I hope she can sleep well at night because she took risk on this album, and I'm so thankful for it. Which brings me back to one of our features, Phoebe Bridgers. In Ghost in the Machine, SZA dives into Phoebe's world of alternative rock and sings how the music industry has made her crave humanity, feeling almost robotic within it. And in the following track, F to F, SZA falls completely into the punk rock sound and sings about how she has relations with other guys, hoping that it will help her forget her ex. Now it's time for all the fun facts of this album. The song I just spoke about, F2F, is a completely punk rock song, a complete 360 from the R&B sound that SZA is known for. But what was also kind of a shock is that it was co-written by Lizzo, who is known for singing pop and funk and hip-hop and R&B as well. It's crazy to imagine these two writing this song and having that punk rock influence to further their message, because punk rock is kind of known for this angsty, almost angry sound, but that's the good thing about it, because the message of the album is that she's angry. It was a good experimentation, and I thought she did really well on it. Speaking of co-writers on this album, the song Snooze was co-written by another familiar face named Leon Thomas III, who's best known for his role on the hit Nickelodeon show Victorious, where he played Andre Harris, a student who had a beautiful voice and loved playing piano and writing songs for his friends, which he turned into a real songwriting and producing career after the show ended. He has went on to write and produce for other well-known artists like Meghan Trainor, Kalani, and Ariana Grande, who also got her big break on Victorious. The last fun fact of this album is the cover art. SZA's pictured wearing a jersey with shorts, sitting on a dive board in the middle of the ocean. This picture is actually a recreation of a paparazzi photo taken of Princess Diana. SZA is quoted saying that she wanted the cover art to symbolize isolation, and that is what she gets when she looks at that photo of the Princess of Wales. There are still so many more noteworthy and highlight-worthy things to say about this album, like the fact that she interpolated Beyonce's Listen in the first track. And I cried, till it was on my mind. And I've tried to say what's on my mind. And how she sampled Bjork's Hidden Place in the last track. But I just wanted to get my favorites out there into the world, hoping if you needed a push to listen to this album, that this would do this for you. If music commentary is what you're into, you should definitely subscribe to this channel, where I do album reviews, music reaction videos, and listen to songs from all over the world. If you like this video, definitely leave it a like before you head out. Those likes help my channel grow. And now I want to hear from you guys. What were your favorite songs on SOS? What do you think of this possibly being SZA's last body of work? And maybe you can tell me some noteworthy highlights that you know about that I haven't mentioned already. Until next time, peace out, lovelies.